The airport. Hurry it up. Bye. Did you get a hold of your lawyers?
No, I had to leave another message. Listen, I need for you to tell me right now that you didn't have anything to do with planting drugs on Jax. Whatever you say to me, I'm gonna believe you. But I need to hear it.
That doesn't mean I need to say it.
That's perfect. This is feeling really familiar to me right now. You know, you can't level with me, right? You think I don't deserve the truth? Or what? You think I can't handle the truth without my pills?
Brenda, I have more faith in that.
I know that something is going on, all right? I knew it the first time that I saw you with Miranda.
Brenda, like I've been telling you, Miranda was all set to make a statement to the police about what she saw that was going to be the beginning of the end for the drug dealers. But now she is gone because your friend, the one with the package of heroin tucked between his briefs, told her to get out of town.
Yeah, he told her to get out of town, but it didn't have anything to do with drugs.
Oh, yeah, it was a big coincidence, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You know what? You see this, what's going on between us right now? This doesn't have anything to do with Miranda. You know what it is? You're upset with me because I didn't tell Jax that we slept together, right?
Brenda, we made love in that cave, and I thought everything shifted 180 degrees. But ever since we got out of there alive, you've been on the fence, telling me one thing, doing another.
That is not true. And you know that what happened in the cave meant something to me.
Of course it meant something to you. It's complicated your life. It's piled on the pressure. But when you told me you needed time, as much as I disliked it, I backed off and let you have it. You said you needed time to get clean before you made any big decisions. Fine. But see, what I thought that meant was that as soon as you felt better, you would let Jax down easy. No. See, the real question was whether our making love meant something or it didn't. Because you thought we were going to die in our sleep. But now, I know the way you've been handling it. I think I have my answer, don't I? Hey, look, we don't have to do this now. Somehow it went from Jax being busted to my take on why you didn't tell him about us. The guy has other things on his mind at the moment.
I can't believe this is happening to him.
I got a few ideas why.
Oh, I can't believe we didn't think about this.
Think about what?
Let's just call Mac and have him come down here and straighten this whole thing out, right?
No, he can't do anything. It's under federal jurisdiction. At least during the stage of the investigation. The PCPD is out of the loop.
Well. A drug bust and Mr. Corinthos planted smack dab in the middle of it.
Speak of the devil, I was just telling a lady how the local police is excluded from federal investigations.
Unless you have a friend who works for the Drug Enforcement Administration. The airport's calling with those DEA agents, so I thought I'd just mosey on down, see what all the hubbub was all about. Should have known you'd be hovering around.
Detective, I'm sorry, can I talk to you for a second? Listen, no one who's involved in this will tell me what's going on. No one will tell me where Jax is, how I can get him released. I've been trying to get a hold of his lawyer. I can't get a hold of his lawyer. And I'd really appreciate it if you could help me out.
Well, the room where they detain suspects is that way. Let's go see what we can find out.
Thanks.
And everywhere that Sonny would go, his lamb was sure to show. Miss Barrett?
What gives? I've been trying to reach you for hours.
I got a call about Robin, and I had to head up to New Haven fast.
She okay?
Yeah. It's a false alarm. I know something's up, but I'm not sure what to do. Anyway, what's going on here?
Somebody sick, the DEA, on Jax. They were waiting for him when he showed up for his flight on his private plane. Sure enough, they found a package of heroin in his overnight bag.
Really?
Brought him over to the security area to start questioning.
What do you think?
As much as I like to believe he's up to his big blue eyes and muck, I'm pretty sure he was set up.
By Dorman? Yeah, but why Jax?
He's high profile enough to divert the attention away from the source. He couldn't stick anything with me, so he found another decoy.
Well, I got the call. about something being wrong with Rob, and I had to drop my tail on Dorman. Now, I don't know what I missed while I was away, but the last thing I saw was Dorman with some player.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He was at the hospital. The guy wore a suit, and what if he said to Dorman, scared him. Then the guy took off, and I started to follow him, and that's when Heather beat me.
Heather,
Robin's roommate,
yeah,
right. There was a mix-up, and they couldn't find Robin. He wanted me out of town.
All roads lead back to Dorman. I'm just starting to figure out how he planted the drugs on Jax. Okay, so he senses I'm getting closer. He doesn't know how close, but he's feeling the pressure. You're in his face every time he turns around, right? And I'm watching him. He's not 100% sure what Harry said to me before he died, or if Harry had Dorman's number and name and a piece of paper in his jacket or something. He doesn't know what I got or what I'm going to do with it. He just knows that I'm getting closer. So he has to deflect the attention away from himself. That's where Jax comes in. He is the perfect fall guy. He has international connections up the yazoo. Plus, I hate his guts. So what better for me to think that it's been Jax who's been after me all these months, shooting me up with heroin, making the cops think that I'm a drug smuggler. That way, I would lean on Jax and go away from Dorman. But first, he had to get you out of his hair long enough to plant the junk. Now, he knew the best way to get you out of town would be Robin.
Yeah, but to use Robin like that? Come on. I want to kill him, Sonny. It'd be easy, you know? You just get rid of him and the poison that he's giving out.
Yeah. Get rid of him. Yeah, but they're going to find somebody else to be the middleman. I know what you're feeling, believe me. But he's got to lead us to his sources. I know he's scum. I know he deserves to die. But he's got to live for now.
Who we plotting to kill today, boys?
You need to give me your word you're not going to move from here now.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm even asking this. I need to speak to you for a minute.
Well, looks like the heat's off you for now. Jax, as a pilot, was about to board his own plane. Very convenient arrangement for smuggling drugs. Then there's this import-export thing that seems to expand and contract to cover whatever Mr. Jax wants at any given moment. He makes you look squeaky clean, Sonny. Unless you engineered this whole bust just to make him look like the bad guy, take the heat off you, at the same time clear a smooth path to the lovely Miss Barrett Jax.
Taggart, will you shut up for about 2 seconds? The reason I requested this private audience is because I have something to say. Jax is no saint, but he's not a drug dealer. He's a decoy, and I know who made him one.
Sounds like something you should be telling me down at the station.
No, I'm going to tell you right now, right here. And if you screw up what I'm about to tell you, I'm not going to be responsible. Because this is your chance to do it the right way. This is your chance not to waste 6 weeks on a wild goose chase like you did with me. You understand what I'm saying? This is your chance to get the real felon locked up and the drugs off the street.
Hey, listen, I've been trying to get a hold of our lawyers, and I can't, but I'm going to. Everything is going to be okay. I'm going to make sure of it, I promise you. You've always been there for me when I needed you, and I'm right here for you, okay?
Good morning. We're here for a bail hearing, Jasper Jax.
It's up next. Could be a while.
Thank you. Who's up next? Whenever that's supposed to be.
See, maybe I should have called Jack's dad, because he would make sure that something got happening faster.
I don't know. The last time something happened to his precious Jax, he ended up in the cardiac unit. I think we should wait till, see what happens this morning.
I can't even believe you're here. I mean, with how much you hate Jax.
Jax wasn't the one who pounded on my door in the middle of the night.
I know, but I didn't know who else to go to.
Yes, people who have burned as many bridges as you and I have need a fireproof last resort. You're that for me, too. Remember that when I come pounding on your door in the middle of the night. Has it crossed your mind? You don't think that Sonny was the one who planted the heroin on Jax?
Crossed my mind. I mean, I don't think he actually did it. I don't even think he hired someone to do it. But he was connected to Harry. Harry had a partner. His partner may blame Sonny for his death. He may blame me. I mean, there's so many ways.
You can't trace that cause and effect back too far. You'll drive yourself crazy. Besides, this could have nothing to do with Sonny or with you. Jack's had a lot of business enemies. I should know. I'm one.
Judge knows that there's no bail that she can set that you can't post, so basically this is just going to be a test of how credible she thinks the case against you is. Now, of course, I'm going to move for immediate dismissal.
What are you looking at?
Don't, Jax, don't.
Huh? You making a spectator sport of this? Playing drugs on me, then coach the cops had to nail me good, huh?
Easy, easy.
Mr. Jax, this would be a good time for you to sit down, sir.
I'm gonna go sit down with him if that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Come on.
Is there any trouble? Taggart's not here. I was gonna give him Dorman. He blows me off. I hate cops.
Who needs him? We can take Dorman on our own.
No, we can't.
But, Sonny, he's on our turf now. That makes him our business.
We gotta let the cops call him, otherwise they're gonna hang on to Jax. And we can't let that happen.
So what?
We can't do that. They gotta let Jax loose. Hey, I know what he is. But he's not the guy. I'm not about to let Brenda backslide now.
What you doing here?
I don't know. Who cares?
Did you get any sleep last night at all?
Did you?
Look, I have no idea how long we're going to be waiting here, and this is pretty much just a formality today anyway, so why don't you go home and...
No, don't tell me to go home. Don't tell me to eat. Don't tell me to sleep. I'm not walking out of here until you walk out with me.
Where the hell is Taggart? Come on, let's go get a phone.
Oh, you're really in Jax's pocket now, aren't you? You not only help him blackmail me, here you are riding to his rescue in court.
Oh, Ned, one thing has absolutely nothing to do with the other. This is business. That was personal.
There's got to be more to it than that. Otherwise, he'd have lawyers flying in from L.A. or New York.
Well, as it happens, it was his New York lawyers who wanted someone with local connections representing him. And if it's not completely irrelevant, I was happy to take the case because he didn't do it. Much as I know that hurts you to hear.
And if it were me, if I were in his shoes, would you be charging in here with a fistful of dismissal motions, demanding that they release me?
Well, Ned, like I say, I like an innocent client. Would you be one? And how would I ever know? Excuse me, cousin. Counselor, I have a bone to pick with you.
I can imagine. Why did it have to be you?
Why was my client kept here overnight? Why wasn't bail set when he was brought in?
It was not our case then. It belonged to the federal court. Complain to them.
You know I'm going to file for an immediate dismissal.
Sure do.
The arrest is laughable on the face of it. Billionaires do not smuggle drugs in their luggage.
Isn't that how some billionaires get that way?
There were no witnesses, no fingerprints, no physical evidence of any kind to disprove his claim that the drugs were planted on him.
Don't you think I know that? Now, you're not going to get a dismissal or an immediate anything in this case, so you might as well make up your mind to do some lawyering.
Why? Because the DEA has us all under a microscope? That scares you?
Justice, wake up. Read the newspaper. Do you know how desperate this community is? Children have died or damn near died of overdoses. Parents are asking for routine urine tests in the middle school. 7th graders, Justice. Now, I cannot go into that courtroom and tell the judge, well, he probably didn't do it, never mind. No, I am not letting go of this until we figure out how the heroin got in. Now, please do not tell me that that's a misuse of the judicial system. You may write a wonderful brief, but when kids die, nobody cares.
Were you listening to what she was saying, Miss Jensen?
Yeah, there's that much heroin has to be taken serious.
No, she had that I want to make an example out of somebody tone in her voice.
Let's just see what happens, okay?
Now, if she is worried about public opinion, I'll help her out with that one because I'll call a press conference.
Yeah, you could start a whole new magazine PR campaign, Free Jacks. No, I don't think that works. Everyone would think you were selling perfume. And Lucy would have your head.
You're amazing.
And you're here, which is amazing.
Did you think that I would ever be anywhere else?
Mr. Ward, we're ready.
Here we go.
Hey.
Listen, I gotta get to work.
Okay, thank you. Hey, you okay? Is everything all set?
Set as it's gonna be.
So Jax can go?
Yeah, we have some decisions to make. I still don't think that this needs to go to trial, but on the other hand, if it were to go to trial today, you'd walk. So our best strategy might be to ask for an early trial date, because you better believe that they're going to use every spare minute to build a case against you, or to make one up. Okay, no decisions tonight. We'll talk later.
Thanks, Justice.
Thank you, Justice.
Oh, excuse me, one more thing. I just spoke with Detective Taggart, and he has a search warrant to search your home.
What?
That's okay. I'll come with you.
No, that's okay. Look, I have nothing to hide. You can search my property. They won't find anything. Unless...
Unless?
Give me a cup of coffee.
Thanks, Mike. Oh, you're entirely welcome, Sonny. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
It's not the face of a happy man.
It is now. When'd you get back?
Last night.
For him, he got a smile. Nice.
Well, he doesn't get in my face every time I turn around. You know, every time you're always trying to give me advice.
It's another father-son bonding moment.
He just gets on my nerves every once in a while. How'd it go with...
He thinks it went well.
Mm.
But he doesn't know that we cracked his Humpty Dumpty open and cloned the computer chip inside. What about here in town? Any good news?
They busted Jax last night.
Really? What for?
They picked him up at the airport with a key of heroin in his bag. And now Brenda thinks it's my fault.
She does.
Yeah, go figure.
So the cops think that he's a dealer or just a mule?
Well, I laid out the whole Dorman situation for Taggart. He doesn't believe me. So I got Jason on keeping an eye on the wacko doctor. If he makes a move, I'm gonna nail him.
What are you, the auxiliary Port Chuckles police force, man? I mean, do they give you a tax break for this, or maybe pick up your expenses?
I don't know. It's how'd it go in Switzerland?
Well, Stefan got a little aggressive when I tried to throw his Easter egg over an Alp. And other than that, it went as planned. Except for one surprise. I saved little Nicholas's life.
Fine, Dad. I got released this morning on bail. Yeah, listen, I just wanted to warn you, may hit the papers today. You might want to do some damage control.
How much longer is this going to take?
As long as it takes, Miss Jacks.
Well, it's just that, I've been looking for 3 hours and they haven't found anything, so...
Well, we haven't started pulling up the floorboards yet. Excuse me.
Trust me. When this is over, the city of Port Charles and the DEA are going to be facing a very large lawsuit. Yeah, I got a pretty good idea who set me up. One guess. Sorry about it, Dad, and I had to handle him. Listen, I gotta go. I'll be in touch, okay? Is that the surveillance tape?
You had a meeting here with Dr. Dorman on Friday the 2nd.
He approached me on a business investment, but I never spoke with him here. Why? What does this have to do with him?
Well, excuse the pun, but the doorman said he let him up to this apartment.
Well, he must be mistaken.
Tapes don't lie.
Wait, Dorman came here the other night looking for you.
What did he want?
I don't know, he didn't say. I just got rid of him as fast as I could.
Detective, you got a minute? Found these hidden behind the dresser.
What is it?
Can't be certain without putting it through the lab, but it looks like hydrocodone. Painkiller.
Well, in addition to selling heroin, you're also running a pharmacy.
What are you talking about?
My man found these in your bedroom.
Where?
They had their own little carrying case.
Those are mine. I take them for pain. I injured my hip in an accident.
Did you always hide your pain medication in a compact?
Brenda, don't say anything.
Look, not that it's really any of your business, but, I developed an addiction.
Mrs. Jacks, I appreciate the fact that you're trying to protect your husband, but...
Listen, the pills are mine. I was in an accident, and my doctor prescribed painkillers, and I became addicted to them. I'm currently in treatment, and I've been clean for almost a month.
It's very commendable. To make sure you stay that way, we'll take these with us. Mr. Jacks, I don't have to remind you the conditions of your bail make it a felony to leave town.
Oh, don't worry, Detective Taggart. I'll stick around until I can clear up my name. Then I intend to sue you and everyone else involved in this travesty. Enjoy the rest of your day, gentlemen. What were you thinking? You don't admit to something like that to a police officer?
That's fine. He didn't read me my rights, so nothing I said was admissible.
No, but it was still a foolish thing to do. Brave as hell. Thanks for sticking up for me like that.
You're welcome. Are you going to be okay alone?
Yeah, I'll be fine, but do you have to go straight away?
Yeah, I do. Promise me that you're not going to go after Sonny.
Are you worried about him or me?
It makes me really sad that you have to ask that.
I'm sorry. You were really great today. Sticking up for me like that, coming down to court. Reminded me why I fell in love with you.
Promise me you won't do anything stupid.
Promise.
Okay.
Cassadine Jr. doing in Switzerland?
Well, he was hanging from a cliff when I found him. I came real close to just walking away, letting gravity run its course.
Would have saved you a lot of grief.
Maybe. But, you know, since I was hit by that avalanche back in '82 or '3 or whatever it was, I guess I get sentimental at high altitudes.
Well, you better be careful. If Cassadine finds out that you saved the kid's life, he's liable to put one of those medallions around you.
No, the only thing he wants around my neck is a noose. So, the cops picked up Jax, huh? And they think he's smuggling smack.
No, I doubt it. I think they're just going through the motions. The judge let him loose on bail today.
Does he think you've set him up?
Of course, so I could have Brenda to myself.
You ought to steer clear of her, man. Really concentrate on Dorman's operation. It'll be a lot less complicated.
You're right. Hi, Max Scorpio.
You and the police commissioner tight?
Well, I figured I'd keep Mac in the loop, you know. Taggart's a loose cannon, that way you can keep an eye on him so he doesn't screw up the whole thing completely. Who knows? We might even nail Dorman. Yeah. What? When? Oh. Mac left town.
Well, well, well. It isn't my favorite gangster. Long time no see, Mr. C.
Shall I have him thrown out?
No, I think you should stick around. Otherwise, I might stick my fist down his throat. What can I do for you, Detective Taggart?
Your friend Jax has quite the smashing apartment.
You like it? Did you find anything?
Just your girlfriend. Or his wife. I don't know, I can never keep it straight.
Well, if you didn't find anything, why are you still leaning on him? You and I both know he was set up.
Oh, yeah, I know. Dorman's using him as a stooge. What happened? Did the doctor make a play for Brenda? Or is that why you're on his case, or you just have a thing for doctors?
I don't get this. I hand this thing over to him on a silver platter, and he still doesn't get it.
Not that I don't find this compelling, but I'll be over there if you need me.
Oh, man. You do with your life.
The only thing you gave me is some cockamamie story about some respected doctor at General Hospital who's using his patients to smuggle heroin into Port Charles. Come on.
Did you bother to check it out?
As a matter of fact, I did. The patient who came in from the airport that night in question is a legitimate businessman. He flew in, he had his surgery, he flew home a week later, and as for Dorman, he's so clean he might as well run for president.
Oh, so that's it. You make a few phone calls and you can it? That's great police work there, Detective Taggart.
I was trained by the best. And don't you forget that.
Oh, yeah, Deke. Now I know you're going to crack the case.
Every lead you gave me went nowhere.
What about the kid Matt who OD'd? Did you check where he got his drugs?
I got my man checking his family's house right now and questioning his friends. So far, nobody knows where he got the stuff.
What about the nurse who testified at the trial? Rebecca, I forget her last name.
Chase.
Right.
We pulled her phone records for the past 6 months. If she called him, she used a payphone.
All right, what about the call Dorman got at the hospital that made him freak out?
The nurse says it was a man's voice. No way to trace it.
Ooh, impressive. What about Dorman?
I've gotten around-the-clock surveillance on him since 0600 this morning, so you, my little friend, I'd better be right about this.
Don't you worry about it, because I know Dorman right now is sitting on a big shipment of grade A heroin that he can't move because his pal, Harry, is dead. But my guess is the people who fronted the shipment are getting a little nervous because they want their money. And if they don't get their money soon, they're going to be upset. So he's got to make a move now.
Then we will bust him. Now. Is there anything else I can do for you, Mr. Corinthos?
Yeah. Why don't you explain to me, if you're following all these leads, why are you still busting Jack's chops?
Maybe you're not as smart as you think you are, Mr. Corinthos. The more we keep the heat turned up on Jax, the more Dorman's going to think he's in the clear, the more confident he gets, the sooner he'll make a mistake, and then we can take him down.
Oh! If I'm not mistaken, I think you just said something very intelligent, and you're trusting me with your confidence. Why?
Worry about it. Take your mind off that lousy love life of yours.
Luke's Mike speaking.
Yeah, is Sonny there?
Who's asking?
This is Jackson. I just got an answer to my question.
Hi, Luke. I'm looking for Sonny.
Oh, it's not a real good time. Nice to see you too, Brenda.
You need to help Jax.
I already told the police Jax was set up. There's nothing more I can do.
I don't believe that.
What do you want from me, Brenda?
Well, I mean, you have an organization, right? That means you can find out anything that you want.
What do you think I've been doing for the last 2 months?
I just want you to remember that Jax is the one who pulled you out of that cave. He saved your life. You owe him.
No, I don't owe him. You know, but I've given the police everything I have.
Well, they still think something's going on. For the last 3 hours, they've been tearing our apartment apart. They have the place staked out. I mean, they're treating Jax like he's some kind of drug kingpin. Hey.
What's up?
Well, that's what I came to ask you. You know, you said that you were going to help Jax, and I know you have your way of doing things, so I've tried to be patient, but I'm waiting.
Hey, I told the cops I thought he was set up.
Well, I told the cops that too, but you know they're not going to believe us. I mean, Sonny, look, I know that you have your way of making things happen, so why haven't you?
How do you know I haven't made things happen?
Are you kidding? Because the police and the feds, in case you haven't noticed, the press is still all over Jax. And they're wrong because he's innocent. But you know that's not going to matter because once he gets branded as some drug guy behind all this mess in town...
Do you think I give a damn about Jax's public image?
No. I know that you don't. But I know that you give a damn about me. And I asked you for your help. And you said that you would give it. So I just want to know when.
Look, you're caring about all you can handle right now, so why don't you just take my word for it that I'm doing stuff, like you said, and let it be.
Because I can't until I see some results. Or unless you want to tell me what stuff means.
No. That I won't say, because you got enough with this pill thing.
No. Don't try and make this about my delicate mental state, okay? Because I think we both know what's going on here, don't we? This is about trust between me and you. And the reason why you can't tell me what's going on or what you know or what you're doing is because you still don't trust me, right?
No, we're not back to trust, Brenda. We're back to you not getting that there are some things too dangerous for you to know.
Oh, right. God, how could I forget that part? This is the part where you pat me on the head, right? And say, make sure you're careful in the shower, honey.
You see, there's another prime example. You know, you would have never gotten shot in that shower if you just taken my word for it and gone for the high ground.
All right. I don't want to get into past stuff with you right now. The bottom line is that Jax is in trouble. You said you were going to do something to help him. But you can't tell me what it is now, right? So if that doesn't add up to you don't trust me, then I don't know what does.
All right, because I care about you and I don't want to get into this, I will say this much. I know who's bringing the drugs in, and I know who Harry's partner was.
So you can get Jax off?
Not so quick.
Why? Because you want Jax to suffer?
No, believe it or not, I don't, because when he suffers, you suffer.
Sonny, I'm suffering right now. Because I know that there's something going on, and that you and Jax are in the middle of it, and it's huge and dangerous, and obviously you think that I'm not adult enough to know the details about it.
Wait, hold on, wait a second. Answer me this. Do you think Robin's adult?
Yes. Robin's been an adult since the day she was born. What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Her and Jason are solid, right?
Yes.
And he trusts her.
Yes, and she trusts him because he's never lied to her.
Right. And she also knows not to ask questions she shouldn't know about. Jason loves her, he respects her, he would lay his life on the line for her, but he knows better not to give her information that's too dangerous, that could get her killed or anything else. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm not Robin. You know that. She doesn't have someone that she loves at stake. See, their whole relationship hasn't been trashed by mistrust. I don't know, Sonny. Are we ever gonna learn how to trust each other again?
It's important.
Yes, it is.
Okay, it's Dorman.
Pierce Dorman was in business with Harry?
They were useful to each other. Harry was a pro. Dorman is strictly an amateur, but he heals people.
Oh, see.
Figured.
My God, I can't believe that a doctor would sell drugs to kids. This guy almost had Emily killed. Did he kill her friend, too?
Looks that way.
How long have you known about this?
I put it together bit by bit. Harry was a distributor because he's the one with the street contacts. The way I figure it is, once Harry died, Dorman was sitting on a shipment. He can't move. His suppliers want a cash return. So he tries to frame Jax to stall for time so he can get the stuff on the street.
All right, so you can get Jax off. All you have to do is tell this to the police.
I already did, Taggart.
What, he didn't believe you?
Sort of.
So why are they still going after Jax?
I don't even want to tell you this, but I will, okay? Jax was a decoy. They put the screws on him because that way Dorman would feel safe to make a move. Once he does, they find a stash, they bust him, and find out whoever's behind this.
I hate this.
I know you do. That's why I didn't want to tell you.
So you've been helping Jax this whole time?
No. It's not about Jax. It's about you. What are we gonna do? Say no?
Thank you.
Now, I made myself clear. You are now sitting on information that can get you killed. Is that enough proof for you?
Thank you for telling me the truth. But?
But? What?
Well, how long are you guys going to put Jax through this?
As long as it takes, I guess.
Well, why? Dorman's been sloppy, right?
He's sloppy, but he's smart. You think I'd do this if I didn't have to dealing with the police? Jason and I would like nothing better than to just bypass the legal system and just wipe out this slime ball. But all we'd have is a dead doctor and no trail to the suppliers.
Right, and no proof to free Jax.
And whoever's running the show will find somebody else to bring the stuff in, and then we'll be back on the street into kids and anyone else who wants it in a matter of weeks. Jax was essential to the collar.
All right, I understand. I understand everything you're telling me. And you realize I didn't make you any promises.
I never asked for any. You know, If you need space, that's fine. I mean, you wanted trust, and you got it.
Thank you. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? I mean, you have to understand. Sonny, I feel like I need to tell Jax about this.